Let's talk about some AI.
Okay.
Redditors prank AI-powered news mill with Glorbo in World of Warcraft.
Yeah. These news scraping bots for these websites will just scrape Reddit and make an article and post it.
Yep.
With no human oversight.
No, just AI.
So they did one about Glorbo coming to World of Warcraft and how excited they were, and like they've hinted at it since ever since
Hearthstone came out in 94.
Yeah. And stuff like that. And then part of it too said like, I hope that an AI scraping what did it say? It said something about how we hope it gets scraped by an AI website and brings like, knowledge of it to everybody. And it scraped that too. And then once they deleted that, they did another post about how these stupid AI websites are scraping and making news stories, and the same website scraped that and made it into a news story. Oh my god.
That's
so
funny.
Stupid. I hate those fucking, you can so tell when it's just a Reddit bullshit thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did they make this into an article? It's like, oh yeah, it was AI, they just made it. There was no human interaction involved here. And they're just like the stupidest. Like, it'll be like, this gamer discovered this lost secret from Skyrim 7 years later. Be like, what the fuck? And it'll show like some bullshit story about a guy that discovered you can like reopen a door later in the game that he didn't know about because he missed it or whatever. And it's a whole article on these stupid ass websites. And it's like, oh my god, Reddit posts are just becoming articles now. I can't even look at these news websites.
It's awful. I get a lot of those fed to me. They're like, hey, check this out.
Yeah.
This dude discovered this new secret from like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, oh, great. I'm not clicking on this. Thank you.
Yeah, the Gaming Bible is one that I get all the time, and I think I've finally successfully blocked it because it always has bullshit, stupid ass baloney that I don't care about. I mean, it doesn't help that like journalism online makes zero money at all now, so they can't even afford to pay for an editor anymore.
Yeah,
let alone a writer. Because I'll read news articles on like legitimate websites like CBC or something like that, and they'll be like, wow, there's spelling errors in this.
Did you guys not use like a spell checker before you sent this off?
And then at the bottom of the little article will say, if you see any grammatical errors or spelling errors, like, let us know here. I'm like, fuck you, I'm not your
not your editor.
I'm not working for you, you son of a bitch. Pay someone to do it. Like, that was the whole thing, is you'd write the article, give it to the editor would edit it.
Yeah. Make it coherent.
And like cut shit out that didn't need to be there. Make sure it was using proper grammar and spelling. Then publish it. But now it's like, we don't need that. People don't know how to read. We don't need that anymore.
I mean, I don't know how to read, but we still need
it.
You
know how to read, just sometimes the words are in the wrong order.
Or all the time the words are in the wrong order.
It's okay.
Or it's just like a big schmear of letters.
Yeah. I was hoping Glorbo was real, though. It sounds like it's something from Futurama.
Glorbo.
Yeah.
Oh!
What?
There's a new season of Futurama.
Yeah, I did watch the first episode.
Yeah, so did we.
It was funny.
It was on the nose.
He was funny.
Extremely on the nose.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the grand revelation that I don't know if I expected it to be, but it was
Futurama.
More Futurama.
Yeah. I'm always good with more Futurama.
I think Hermes has a new voice, though. I don't think it was originally Phil Lamar again or whatever.
Yeah. It
sounded a little different to me.
Yeah, some of the voices did sound just a little bit off.
Well, they're also like 30 years older now, but I think
true.
Hermes was a new guy pretending to be Hermes.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. Yeah, AI sucks. It's not AI.
It's the people that use the AI that
but
suck.
It's like not even... It's not AI.
No, it's not. It's
like just...
It's just an algorithm.
Yeah. A bad algorithm. Man, like I was using Bing.
Yeah.
Right? They have their AI thing. So what did I ask them? Oh, I remember way back in the day, early internet days for me, my buddy had set up a website on GeoCities called the Bitter Gamers Club, where they would write all their stories about playing D&D, about me being the DM, screwing them over somehow, because they'd try to do something and I'd be like, no, and I'd do whatever. And it wasn't like I'd just say no, it would be like...
No, you'd roll a D20.
Or I'd do something in the game for them, like, whatever. And it was it was funny, Bitter Gamers Club. And they had another one called the Happy Gamers Club where I would let them get away with stuff that I probably shouldn't have. Like one time they found a crashed spaceship and I let them fly it and stuff like that. Anyways, it was funny anyways. But that's like lost to the sands of time, right?
Yeah, of course.
On GeoCities. But I wish it was existing because it was so funny. So I went to the Bing chatbot and I said, like, in the early or late 90s, my friend ran a website called the Bitter Gamers Club on geocities.com. Which has been lost. Can you find any trace of it online for me?
Yeah.
And it searched and whatever, and it came back like, oh, you know, I looked, but I couldn't really find anything. But there's this website here called geocities.ws that is an archive of GeoCities, and you can search there and see if you can find anything there. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. So I click on it, and I go to it, and geocities.ws is not an archive. It's a web host where you can pay to have a website, basically. Yeah. So I went back to the chat and I was like, why did you tell me to go look at geocities.ws? It's not a archive, it's a web host. Like, why would you tell me to check that as an archive? And its reply was like, I don't really like the way this conversation is going, so I'm gonna end it and we can talk about something else. And I was like, you fucking little bitch.
That's why you should only use ChatGPT.
I guess so. I mean, Bing was right there, so
but
it's like,
ChatGPT, unless you pay for premium, does not have web access.
Oh, weird.
So the ChatGPT can't like search the web for anything, only what is in its what it knows. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I was just like, okay. Doesn't like to be called out, I guess.
I suppose not.
Well, I did call out the other time when I asked it to list me some. I said, what are 5 good Xbox games to do Let's Plays on or whatever?
Yeah.
And it gave me a list, and like 2 of them were Switch games. I was like, I asked for Xbox games. You told me 2 Nintendo Switch games. What's with that? And they're like, oh, sorry. Here's 2 other suggestions. I was like, you're not even virtual intelligence. You're just stupid. So, anyways, AI sucks.
I suppose.
I mean,
I use it all the time.
Has it done anything good? Well, for Excel spreadsheets, I guess.
Excel spreadsheets, yes.
That's about all it's good for. Really?
Helping me write things that, because I'm terrible at writing and reading and comprehending.
Like what?
I've been using it to help write my business plan.
Oh, AI business.
AI business.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Good.
Excuse me.
Yes.